Hi, good morning. This is Scott. Today is Saturday the 26th. Welcome to the meditation channel. We do guided meditations here, and we practice a multi-dimensional approach to the work. And the main goal really that I've been working on for a while is that we need a kind of development of our awareness, a development that allows us to understand more in real time our nature. And our nature is multi-level. So we have a physical nature, emotional nature, a mental nature, and then we have a facility to understand inside and outside. There's a interior component to the individual and also an exterior component. And all of these features arise within collective structures as well as individual structures. So the fascinating thing about being human is that we have our individuation, we have ourself, and then we also have our way of interfacing with another human being, anything outside of us we have an ability to interact with. And we can develop more of an altruism, meaning a kind of kindness that is based on sort of moral or ethical understanding of these different areas of our life. So if we live only in our mind, we are left up to the whims of our thoughts. If we live only in our body, we are left to the impulses of our flesh. And if we make decisions only from our heart, we are pulled this way and that like a flag in the wind with how we feel. And we can be easily controlled or manipulated. And which is why we practice here on my channel a way of sort of developing these different dimensions of our being, sort of like nested hierarchy in ourself that allows us to make better sense of our reality and make better choices. And for me, that's sort of the main jumping off point is our choices. We can choose to do this thing or that, And when more of us are making better choices, we have, I believe, a higher outcome of net positive or more pro-social, pro-humanity type choices out in the world. And that's a form of soft power that no one can take away, no one can commodify that and turn that into an app where they make money. No one can, because it doesn't operate in that particular lens, It's not like a 30-step program to, achieve mastery. It's way more fundamental than that and more built in to our organic and functional side of who we are. And so that being said, today we're going to practice for about an hour, or 50 or so minutes to an hour. And we'll start with the eyes closed. And begin with deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. On the deep breath in, allowing your whole trunk of your body to expand in all directions, your rib cage, your abdomen, your back, all directions. And on the out breath, contraction, softly just letting go. And just noticing the different areas of tension on that in-breath, areas of pulling, or just allowing that breath to reach all the way down from the top of your body to the pelvic floor. You can notice if one side is tighter than the other, which is normal. Just noticing tension. See if you can smooth out on the out breath. And then we'll do 3 more. Very good. And then from here we'll do an energy technique that Donna Eden teaches. You cross your feet, make sure your feet are crossed, and then take your hands together like this. Bring them up into the center of your chest, hold them there, and then breathing in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Great. And then letting go of that, and then flicking the energy away from your body, away from your energy field. Awesome. And then settling back in to your practice. An in-breath, beginning to feel your body. The out-breath, a downward movement through your body and feeling the earth underneath you. And begin the process of feeling and softening. So on the in-breath, feeling your body, the sensations, and the out-breath, softening and melting down through your body and into the earth. Allowing it to be gentle and slow with your typical way of breathing. Just feeling the sensations of your body, like the tingling and the pulsing and the temperature and so on. Feeling that on the in-breath and the out-breath, a sort of softening and melting type of movement through your body, downward into the earth. And then adding a pause. So on the in-breath, like we were doing, feeling your body, the out-breath, a melting down through your body into the earth. And then a pause before the next in-breath. So between the out-breath and the next in-breath, pausing and just letting go into the land. In breath, feeling your body, out breath, melting down through your body. And then at the end of the out breath, letting go, dissolving, expanding into the earth. And remember, we always have the power of our physical body. Whenever there is overwhelm, we can come back to the breath and our body for grounding, for anchoring. And then bringing your attention into your heart, feeling your heart, the center of your chest, your heart chakra, your physical heart, your spiritual heart. On the in-breath, feeling your heart, and the out-breath, softening, opening, expanding your heart. Really feeling your heart. I'm beginning to feel also your emotions that are present right now for you. Some residue of emotion, or sometimes emotion is very strong. Sometimes it is very subtle. and sometimes we are numb. All of these are valid emotional experiences. And just spending time with what is actually present for you without trying to fix, change, or correct your emotions. Just noticing what is present for you right now. Being with your emotion and feeling. You could be experiencing any of the 5 main cardinal emotions like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. Cardinal emotions tend to be the ones that cause the most direction in our life, and for good reason. I'm beginning to add a pause, so on the in-breath, feeling your heart, out-breath, softening and expanding your heart, and then at the end of the out-breath, a pause between the next in-breath of letting go into the field, the energy field of your heart. Very good. And then now we'll spend some time in our head. So feeling on the in-breath, in and around your head. And then on the out-breath, softening tension in and around your head, smoothing out on the out-breath. Some areas of your head you'll feel better than others, and that's normal. Just feeling around in your head and softening on the out-breath. And beginning to come in contact with your thoughts, noticing how active or busy your mind is on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being super calm and 10 being super busy. Just noticing how active your mind is right now. And just remaining uninvolved with your thoughts, allowing them to come and go, and just staying a little bit of distance between you and your thought. And it can be easier to do that if you just remember to come back to feeling your head and disengaging with the thought. Come back to feeling your head. And you can add the pause. So on the in-breath, feeling your head, out-breath, softening, and disengaging from thoughts. And then at the end of the out-breath, letting go in a pause between the next in-breath, letting go into the vast, open field of your mind. Very good. And then now we'll practice with the eyes open. Oh my goodness. Practicing with the eyes open, with the soft open eyes. And there we go, much better. And then on the in-breath, we're going to feel around the outside of your body, and then on the out-breath, feeling inside your body, a central movement. Could be along your spine and into the earth on the out-breath. So noticing the difference between feeling outside and feeling inside. And you can put your hands together like this, or however you like. And we'll practice this for some time. feeling around you on the in-breath and inside you, a downward movement on the out-breath. And beginning to add a pause at the end of the out-breath, letting go into the land. So on the in-breath, feeling around you, and the out-breath, a downward movement through your body. And at the end of the out-breath, a pause of just sending out into the land, just letting go, releasing. Very good. And then from here we can set our prayers and our intention for the day. May this work that we do ripple out into our own life and out to the community. Amen. Great. Thank you for joining me and hope you have an awesome day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.